Alright, hey guys, the Hobby726 here, and I'm gonna try this Magneto review that I got requested. So, I got this guy on eBay. So he didn't come with the accessory that I'll show in a picture right here. So yeah, he came with that. I don't know why he'd need it. I mean, he's Magneto. Doesn't really seem like he'd need a gun or whatever, but yeah, so here he is. I mean, I don't know, it looks pretty cool. I prefer the classic red and purple, though. I don't know. That's just me. So, okay, first I'm gonna go over his helmet. So his helmet comes off, and then, it's pretty squishy. Like, you can squish it, and then it'll just go back to its normal open form so it can fit on his head. It's like purple with a lighter pink on it. You can kind of tell. It's pretty cool. And then there's his face. Looks kind of like Magneto from the comics, or what I remember from them. So yeah, I don't know. He looks like he's kind of got like a blank or bored expression on his face. I mean, if you tilt him down more, I guess you can kind of look angry, but looks just kind of bland, I guess. Another weird thing I noticed is like his hair right here. Like it just blends right into his eyebrow. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Yeah, that's about. I don't know. His hair, he's got some pretty good molding in there. I can't really tell if it's paint detail that's gray in there, or if that's just from the person that had this before. They sold it to me on eBay, so I don't know. I think it probably is some slightly gray paint detailing in there. So yeah, there's that. I don't know. Yeah. So there's his face. And like his cape is, I don't know, it's stretchy. You can kind of stretch it. You can see, and it just goes back. It's pretty nice, loose material. It's not gonna get in the way of anything. I mean, it's not really stiff or anything like that. So then you can see all the creases in it and stuff like that. So yeah, this is cape. If it comes off, I haven't tried taking his head off and trying to take the cape off, but I'm guessing it does. And then it's got a little peg hole right there. You can plug the cape in. I'm guessing that's where his accessory that would have come with it would have gone, but I didn't really care for that. His cape comes with this really weird thing in the front. I don't know if I like it too much, just because it looks really weird. Oh, right, and his cape only covers half his back, which I also find kind of weird. So, yeah, it's kind of like that. I don't know if the other half came with the accessory or if they lost the other half or something, but yeah, I only have half the cape on my Magneto, so you can see there. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's just kind of weird, I think. Oh, and one other thing is, you can't really put him on a flight stand for the other characters. I mean, I've tried, like, you can kind of get him in there with where his cape goes. Just have it, like, flying behind him, but the other hole doesn't really fit in there. So, you can't do that with him. Unless you found some other way to do so. Then let me know, because that'd be cool to know about. So yeah, no, not really using, can't really use a flight stand with him. So yeah. So yeah, then he's got this scope thing. I'm guessing this also has to do with the accessory, but I don't know. It's just kind of there. Oh, and I don't really think this armband thing comes off. I mean, I'm sure somebody else will be able to get it off and have him without it, but I don't know. Just seems like it's stuck on there. I don't really feel like fiddling with it. It's not that big a deal. So, it's stuck on there. And oh, and this has articulation too. I mean, you can bend it forward, and then it's got a couple of points of articulation in there, like 4 I think. So there you go, all the way up, all the way down. So yeah, so I guess you could have them looking through it, I guess, sideways, like, so I guess, I don't know. I really don't know what that's supposed to do or what it's supposed to be. It's just kind of there. So yeah, he's got that button on his arm. Like, this is from the X-Men Classics, I think, from Toy Biz, and yeah, those ones, they had a lot of ones where they came with a bunch of tech and upgraded looks, sort of. So yeah, I don't really know if those are in the comics. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what those were. So mine's got a little bit of paint chipping right there, I think. I don't think that's supposed to be on the figure right here. So, but that's what you get for buying on eBay, right? So yeah, doesn't really have any paint detailing that I can tell, but it's got a bunch of different colors, and the mold has wrinkles in the costume to make it look like he's wearing cloth and stuff like that. Like on the arm right there, you can see there's wrinkles, and on that arm, on his legs, he's got some sort of, I don't know, some different material right here. You can see the lines all in there behind the metal, and then he's got his metal boots, kind of, I think. Sorry, I'm doing terrible at this. This is my first review, so cut me some slack. Yeah, and he's got the same kind of lines under his armpit, and on his that area. Forget what it's called. I'm gonna go over the articulation now. So his head moves side to side pretty well. You can't really move it up and down because of the cape, and I don't know if it comes off. I haven't really tried to take it off. Just because I've had bad experiences where I've tried ripping the heads off too hard, and now that figure doesn't have a head anymore. But so I'm not really gonna mess with that. It's got an ab crunch. It can bend down a lot better than it can move back. But you can make him look down there like he's getting hit in the stomach. He's got bow joints on both his arms. The cape doesn't really prohibit him from moving his arm around. I guess it stops him from moving it back a tiny bit, but then it just comes out of here, so it's not really a big issue. Then he's got double jointed elbows, which are pretty nice, and he moves at the bicep swivel, right? You can do that. And he moves at the wrist, and then it moves up and down. And he can clamp his fingers all clamped together, so you can have them open or clamped. Then he's got peg holes inside hands, both hands. I don't know if that had to do with the accessory. I'm guessing it did. So I don't know. Seemed like you could do a lot with it, and move with him pretty well. And then he's also got a waist joint swivel thing. Then he's also got ball joints in his legs, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and on my figure, his right calf is kind of tight. I don't know. His left calf can move back and forth, so I know there's the joint there. I just have to loosen it up a little bit. And then he's got his ankle can move up and down, doesn't pivot though, and he's got a toe joint and peg holes on the bottom. So yeah, pretty cool Magneto toy, I think. I don't know, if I could get my hands on the classic red and white one with the helmet and stuff like that, I would, but it's a pretty good figure. I like it. If you can't get your hands on the other one, this one's a pretty good one to get. You won't be upset with it. Looks pretty good. I mean, the purple and pink, it's not too different. I mean, you don't really, yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. But I mostly like it. It's a pretty cool figure. Size comparisons, here he is against his least favorite son, Quicksilver. Why did I say least favorite? He doesn't have any other sons that I know about it. So, I don't know, they're about the same height. You can see them with their helmets off, got different hairstyles and stuff like that. And, so yeah, there's that. And then, he's a little bit shorter than Beast, but, you know, he should be. I mean, Beast is supposed to be a little bit bigger and bulkier than the other characters. So, yeah, he's fairly normal height. I mean, he matches up with Marvel Legends pretty well. He doesn't look like he's too tall or too short for everyone to stand with everyone else. I mean, Quicksilver is a pretty common mold, right? So, I mean, it looks like he's a tiny bit taller than him, but just about the same height. Not really any different. So, yeah, that's my Magneto X-Men Legends toy review as requested. If you guys have any other requests, put them in on my channel so it's easier for me to find them. And tell me if I should do more reviews of the people I have and what to do to improve upon my reviews and stuff like that. So, yeah, thanks for watching.